Lovely spring morning. Yeah, all good. The M5 again today, on our way to Snetterton. It's only about an hour away from where I live, which is nice. Got a MSV track day organised. Got the MSV track day organised. So open pit lane, you can go in and out whenever you want, which is nice and convenient. Probably going to run 5 sessions today, probably 5 laps each. The first 2 focusing on getting me up to speed. Because it's been a long winter. And obviously you need to get sharp again before you start trying to find the last 10th or so. So probably going to do 2 sessions, just working out where the limits are again, getting nice and quick round Snetterton 300, and then spend at least 1 session trying to work out the start, because on Festival Italia I was really tentative on the start. You don't know where, you need to know and trust where the tyres are, especially when you're barrelling into somewhere like Paddock Hill, and you need to know, you never have as much grip as you do at the end of the race, but you need to know vaguely how much you've got. So we're going to do a practice start, as in do a warm up lap, sit on the pit lane for a bit and then go for it and see where the grip is or isn't, and then fiddle about some damper changes, see if we can't get a slightly better balance than we had at Brands. Wanting to, especially on turn, wanting the rear to just come around a bit more than it was before. I think these semi-slicks haven't got as much grip on the rear as the slicks, so we just need to try and find. Racing drivers always talk about the balance. So I'll do a report, I'll insert our best lap from the day now and then do a quick report at the end. Hopefully have no dramas, hopefully the engine keeps its oil pressure, hopefully don't bend it in a wall or anything silly like that, and everything goes nice and smooth, ready for Saturday's qualifying. just finished the morning session at Snetterton. You may be wondering why we're leaving. So we had a really good morning. Plan to do 4 sessions in total. The first 2 to get back up to speed, back up to race speed, which we did quite successfully. Getting used to racing on slicks, enormous amount of grip that they have. Getting confidence on the brakes and turning, and it's where all the time is in these cars. So really good 2 sessions, and went out for the 3rd session, and after 5 laps or so we had a problem with the throttle body. So the throttle body is receives signals from the ECU to tell it to open the throttle, let more air into the engine, because all these cars, all modern cars and the Lancia is all fly-by-wire, so the throttle pedal is not actually connected to anything other than the sensor that says how far the throttle would like to be opened. So yeah, we downloaded the data, sent it off to Motec, Mark Harrison at Owen Developments, and he diagnosed there is a fault with the throttle body, so one of the sensors has failed. So we got a new one of those on order, but it sort of only failed every now and again. So we went out for one final session just to bed in the rear tyres, ready for qualifying. New set of tyres, ready for qualifying on Saturday. I think I was on the 3rd lap of qualifying, and the track rod end rose joint has a kind of a bolt that goes through and connects the hub to the steering arm. So it's not quite the track rod end, but it sort of is. And anyway, that sheared just as I was going around Bombhole, which was quite exciting. Sadly didn't catch it on camera because we were only bedding in the rear tyres, and usually nothing happens when you're bedding in tyres, because you're not pushing really hard, you're just trying to scrub them in. So yeah, trip across the grass, I had to park it up, get recovered with the tow truck, and managed to replace the bolt, the sheared, with a new bolt, just so we could, a bit bumpy, just so we could get it back on the trailer okay, because driving a car like that doesn't do it any good. So yeah, got it back on the trailer, all good. Just bringing it back to the workshop now. Got a throttle body on order, should be arriving tomorrow or Thursday, and they're sourcing a track rod end bolt thing at the moment. So if we can't get one off the shelf, then we still got the bit, so we'll be able to take it somewhere and get a new one made, worst comes to the worst. And we'll also replace both sides, because if one side's failed, quite likely the other side might as well. So fingers crossed, still be good for the weekend. Our first race at Brands Hatch in the Alfa Romeo Championship. If you look at the video previously, I'll put it up on the screen. I drone on a bit about how we, what we're doing and why we're doing it. So yeah, fingers crossed, no dramas at Brands Hatch. Car's all fixed, and hopefully we do quite well. So thanks for watching. Thanks again. Catch you soon.